Hello, everybody. So thanks a lot for the organizers for inviting me to present Astravus. And thanks a lot for giving your attention that time of the day on the Friday as well. So I'm going to speak about Astravus. We are a startup created in 2016, spinning out of the St. Louis Hospital, the laboratory of Jérémie more precisely. So we define ourselves as the benchtop cell factory company. Our goal is to take away as much as possible of the complexity of developing and scaling the manufacturing of cell and gene therapies so that all the brilliant scientists that we have heard today can focus more on the science that brings innovations and move us past the current frontiers in cell-based therapeutics. So we've had a number of introductions already on the space of cell therapy. So I think the potential is quite clear in the audience, and everybody knows as well as of the problem for resource intensivity behind the manufacturing of those very complex drug products. So the lower part of the slide, which depicts the difficulty of scaling the manufacturing, I think is a well-known problem, where it takes a lot of clean rooms, people, instruments, which ultimately is just something very complicated to do at the right scale, and also takes a lot of time to do. With this situation today that taking the approved product, the fraction of patients that could benefit and actually do is quite small, around 2% currently. There is also, in our opinion, a bigger, or at least as big part of the problem on the research and development, or more precisely process development side, which is how we get this right. Because we are talking about every time we do an attempt of making this type of complex product, using a lot of resources, easily spending 50 to 70,000 euros, using amounts of patient or donor materials which are ultimately limited. All of this for poorly controlled procedures, often quite manual, for only one test. So basically optimization is kind of infeasible today. And given the complexity of the drug product, this is really a missed opportunity to make better in the clinic later. So these are the problems that we are tackling, and the angle that we are taking at Astravus is first and foremost a radical miniaturization. Our view is really miniaturizing a conventional cell and gene therapy factory into a benchtop system. So since 2016, when we've started the work, we've been developing technology to make it into a microfluidic system, so to bring the end-to-end manufacturing of cell therapy product into a microfluidic unit, which you see on the left of the slide. It's a book-size system, and note that we have this system with a one patient capacity in terms of cell number, depicting also higher precision and higher efficiency thanks to the intrinsic benefits of microfluidics. We are able to build the system that you see on the right, so our first benchtop cell factory, which is then capable to make therapies for 10 patients, and is fully automated, so really minimizes the number of manual operations, including some of the current QC bottlenecks. So you can see there's a microscope inside the system, and recently we've been able to show that we can recapitulate the equivalent of flow cytometry in terms of quality control. So our work is pretty advanced, and we hope to demonstrate that we can address the manufacturing problem that I mentioned earlier, and especially that we will enable the current teams and the current manufacturing facilities to make therapies for way more patients, and that way brings these benefits, including in liquid oncology, to way more patients. But we also hope that the tool that we are developing will be leveraging innovation in the space and help bring better cell and gene therapy products in the clinic faster by essentially streamlining the process and the process development, making the researchers able to run tens of experiments repeatedly in a very automated manner, including deep readouts with these analytic modalities that I quickly mentioned. So this is the wrap-up. Sorry, I went a little bit past the time. So we are building this platform to simplify the life of innovators in the cell and gene therapy space. The key items of our value proposition are simplification, speed or throughput, and bringing cost and environmental impact reduction to the whole process in R&D as well as in manufacturing. Thanks a lot for your attention, and I welcome the discussion.